Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Daryl D. Welcome back to Daryl D TV. This is another comic haul I'm gonna throw at you guys. Really didn't plan on doing a video like this, but there's a really cool comic book I want to show you. Um, Found out that my man Drew over at Ash Avenue Comics here um, had a couple really nice, cool books to have. I'm gonna show you that last. But while I was in the shop, of course, I'm gonna be looking around. Something I shouldn't be doing because, as I've said so many times, I am so behind with books. I shouldn't buy anything. I shouldn't be buying anything. I shouldn't even be trying to finish runs of books that I have because I just have not put the time in to read on a regular basis, and it's pretty pathetic. So pathetic that I'm going to stop talking about it now. Anyway, I was looking through some of the new books. The way Drew has his book set up is so cool. I love his setup in his store, and he has more indie books than a lot of shops here. He has lots of zines. That's always cool. Lots of local books. He's like supports the local comic scene like Hard Body. Um, but I was looking around some of the new releases, and actually there's a book that I've been following. Of course, I haven't read it. It's on its second issue. I don't remember what the name of that book is, but it's more than likely on the last video I made. I picked up the first and the second copy. And even though it's like a little soon for the third copy to be out, I was just kind of scanning around, seeing if I could, maybe see the name of the book, and then it kind of refreshes my mind. I didn't, though. I didn't even see any of the first or the second issue. Anyway, I'm looking around. I was like, well, let's see if there's anything else that maybe I should grab. I did find one. This is a book called Bronze Faces, and this is issue number 1. Um, of course, the sisters on the cover definitely stood out to me, but I didn't even see this one right away. It was number 2 that I actually saw. So I grabbed number 2, which looks like this, which this is the current issue that's out right now. And I don't know, I flipped through it, and I really couldn't make up my mind if I was into it or not, because some of the stuff looked cool, and then some of it I wasn't really quite sure about. I did like the artwork, definitely, which is why I took it I took it home with me. But I was looking through that one, and I get to some of the ones in the back, and then there was 2 different covers for issue number 1. And of course, this one is the one that really stood out for me. And I thought, you know what? I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll spend the money. Screw it out. If I decide to really jump into it with both feet, at least I have the first 2 issues knocked out. Hopefully, I'll get around to reading them, and then I'll know if I want to follow that book. I saw a few other things that I wanted. I didn't know that, what is it called? Department of, oh, like, Department of Justice? No. What's the name of that book? Something Department. Anyway, I didn't know that run was still going. I think it was on issue 29, I think I saw today. But I wasn't sure. I flipped through it. I really didn't like what I was seeing. I have that whole run because I do. I do want to read that book, and I think it was on another video or something that somebody suggested it, and I picked up all of them, but I thought I was done. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go any further. Um, the issue I saw today, Department of Truth, that's what it is. I knew you guys already figured that out, but anyway, I think it was issue number 29. Did not appeal to me at all. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. And then there was one or two others that I had kind of dabbled in, but this is the only brand new books that I picked up today. Bronze Faces 1 and 2. I think I might end up enjoying this. I gotta read it and see exactly what it's all about. But so far, we'll just have to see what happens. And I'll bring you guys along for the journey. I put this in a bag and board already. I forgot the name of this. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am going to feature this in another video. It's got something to do with crow or something. Crow or crows in the title or something like that. We won't worry about it now. To be continued on that one. And these are some books I'm going to show you that I actually got out of the dollar bins. This was probably the second best book I picked up today because this is issue 4 of Dark Blood. Based on some past videos, I was following this, and 4 was the last book, the last issue I needed out of this 6-issue run. And I tell you what, number 1, number 6, number 2, I've been seeing those everywhere, over and over again, all in the dollar boxes. But 4 has eluded me until now. So now I can finally read that run if I ever actually get around to it. But we'll just have to see. This is another book. What is this called? I don't know. It's on the back. I'm not going to talk too much about this one either because this one is going to be featured in another video. From Scout Comics, this is issue number 1 of Monarchs. This is another book I won't mention too much about because this one is going to be in another video. Maybe I shouldn't show books that I'm going to feature in other videos because you're probably like, Anyway, now here's a book. I know I picked up some of these before, or maybe I passed them up. This is a book. This is Eat the Rich, and this is issue number 3. And I could have swore I picked up a bunch of these at Greg's Comics, but I think I had to have shown them to you in a past video, maybe the last video. I'm not sure, but I didn't have them on my list. So when I saw this today, I was like, man, I know I have some of this, but I didn't have any, my list of stuff that, the stuff I need to finish runs and whatnot, stuff I need. I didn't have Eat the Rich at all. And then literally, I want to say just yesterday, I think I saw somebody online or somewhere that was talking about this book and what it was about. So basically, I was like, yeah, I definitely I'm going to have to search because I know I have some of these books. Anyway, this is issue number 3. So this was a cool find out of the dollar box. Hopefully, I don't have this book already because I have a bad habit of buying the same book multiple times. This was a book. I flipped through this and I was digging this. I was definitely digging the art. Looks like some crazy, I don't know what this is. Got some beautiful women in it. But this is the Vineyard. This is issue number 2. And I also picked up issue number 3, Aftershock Comics. I was hoping number 1 was in there. because I would really like to start from the beginning. Well, that's the only way to start. Um, I don't see issue number one a whole lot due to the fact that these other two were in a dollar box. You know what's crazy is it blows me away how these dollar boxes, or at least a lot of the dollar boxes and 50-cent boxes that I've been through in the last 3-4 years, have had just some incredible newer books in there. Books that are normally $4 or $5 a piece, and they're in there like within the first year, and in some cases within the first few weeks, or in a couple of cases they were in there right away because maybe they arrived at the shop and they were damaged or bent or creased or whatever. But if you know me, you know I'm just trying to read the book, so condition is not a big deal to me at all. So yeah, keep putting those newer books and those newer titles in the 50-cent to $1 boxes, and I'll keep on buying them. But that's what I thought of when I picked these up. It's cool. I'll definitely pick these up. So I'm looking forward to this because this book looks pretty cool. Next up, this is Aftershock 2. This is called Knock 'em Dead. This is issue number 2. Again, I was hoping that number 1 was in there. No such luck. But I'll find number 1. I was digging this too. The cover looks ridiculous. But the inside, you know I like the non-hero stuff. And I was definitely digging this artwork in here. Like this is right up my alley. Not exactly sure. It looked like it. I'm not sure what this is about. There's a lot of zombie comics out there and whatnot. It might be going in that direction. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna find number 1 at some point and see what's going on with that. And then these are some books I showed you before, but I saw these and I'm gonna send these to a buddy of mine, and we're gonna review this book. This is Flawed. This is issue number 1, and I also have issue number 2 here. They also had issue number 5. I would have picked it up if 3 and 4 were also in there, but I didn't. And I've been seeing Flawed in a lot of dollar boxes lately. I have the whole run. Haven't read it yet. But heck, when you see covers like this, you buy them. At least I'm buying them. I mean, come on. Let's be sensible here. So I'm gonna send this to a homie of mine, and we'll later do some kind of review on that. Okay, here's the book that I wanted to show you guys. This is super cool, super limited, and it is a straight up bootleg. I love bootleg comics. This is simply called the Malevolent MF Doom. So yeah, if you know about Doom, then you know this is what they call a no-brainer. You see something Doom, you just buy it. You work out the details later. Usually there are none. But yeah, check that out. So yeah, this is a book that I went down to pick up. Heard that there was a couple copies laying around in there. From what I'm hearing, it's super limited. You can't really get them. I don't know what to tell you. But I got me a copy, so I'm looking forward to it. Nothing more than that. It says issue number 1, MF Comics. You know, we got the whole Marvel thing going on in there. October 19th, I don't know what that really represents, especially with this being March, end of March. But who knows? But there you have it, MF Doom. And that's my vinyl haul. That's my latest vinyl haul. Big ups to Drew over there at Ash Avenue Comics. If you are in the Phoenix metropolitan area, stop in at Ash Avenue and tell them Daryl D sent you. All right? So, till then, this is all for right now. This is Daryl D. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Peace and love.